Ciné Lumière is bringing back the 9th edition of Cinema Made in Italy with a showcase of 9 of the best modern Italian films plus one classic title. Italian cinema lovers, you want to miss this riveting, heart-wrenching and poignant. These are just some of the words to describe what's in store for you at Cinema Made in Italy 2019, and they don't even cover it. Taking place from February 26th to March 3rd, the screenings will be followed by filmmaker Q. Paolo Sorrentino intro and Q. Euphoria February 27th director, Valeria Golino intro and Q. Matteo is a successful entrepreneur leading a decadent lifestyle in central Rome, whereas Ettore is a down-to-earth teacher in their provincial hometown. When Matteo learns that his brother has an incurable brain tumor, he insists that he stays with him in his glitzy apartment, a world away from the surroundings Ettore is accustomed to. Unaware of just how ill he is, Ettore finds it hard to accept his younger brother's well-meaning help and fit in with his hedonistic lifestyle. Screening an uncertain regard in Cannes last year, Euphoria features excellent central performance and offers moments of tenderness at times interspersed with humor, all the while examining the trials and tribulations of brotherly love. Ricordi, February 28th director, Valerio Mieli intro and Q. Luca Marinelli and Linda Caridi are perfectly cast as a young couple grappling with the ups and downs of a modern love affair. A story of young love lost, told using the sophisticated intercutting of past, present and future events and recollections. Slow motion, superimposed images and constant back-and-forth editing convey a sense of the fluidity of time and the fleeting nature of memory. Lucia's Grace, Tropagrazia, February 28th director, Gianni Zanassi intro and Q. Lucia's future is jeopardized when she realizes that an ambitious new building project will be environmentally dangerous due to the council's inaccurate maps of the area. As she is pondering whether to voice her objections or remain forever silent, a mysterious woman appears, claiming to be the Madonna. She endeavors to convince Lucia to stand up to her superiors, saying that the only solution would be to build a church on the site. Lucia's Grace provides a strong showcase for the range of Alba Rohrwacher's talent, who once again shines in this sun-dappled comedy which closed directors' fortnight at the 2018 Cannes International Film Festival. The guest, Lo Spite, March 1st director, Duccio Chiarini intro and Q. Guido, Daniele Parisi, is a 38-year-old academic is completing a book on Italo Calvino, which he seems to have been working on forever. When Guido's girlfriend, Silvia D'Amico, tells him she is having doubts about their relationship, he is forced to move out of his comfort zone. Unable to be alone, he surfs from one couch to the next, witnessing the everyday lives of his friends and family and their various romantic tribulations, desperately seeking the roots for a new beginning. The guest offers a perceptive insight into how today's generation of people in their late 30s and early 40s are afraid of commitment, and even decision-making in general. The Man Who Bought the Moon, L'uomo che comprò la luna, March 1st director, Paolo Zucca intro and Q. The Italian intelligence set about selecting a secret agent who they can dispatch to the island to investigate. Although the Sardinian-born paratrooper Kevin Pirelli, Jacopo Cullen, is deemed a suitable candidate, he has been away from his homeland for far too long and needs to be taught the ins and outs of Sardinia's customs and mannerisms. Expat Bador, Benito Hugo, is just the man for the job, and the pair strike up a rapport which is as comical as it is endearing in their quest to get to the bottom of this outlandish mystery. Where You Are, Ovunque Proteggimi, March 2nd director, Bonifacio Angius intro and Q. When his mother refuses to lend him yet more money, he loses it. He has a mental breakdown and is taken to the hospital, where he meets Francesca Nita, a young mother with drug issues. Alessandro instantly falls for her and makes it his mission to help Francesca reclaim her 5-year-old son who has been taken into care. Together, they set off on a spontaneous road trip full of exuberance, despair, bitterness and irony. Noti Magish March 2nd Director, Paolo Verzi Intro and Cue. The main suspects are three young aspiring screenwriters, who were the last people to see the producer alive that night. They are summoned to the police station, and soon their far-fetched tales bring to life the bygone era of the golden years of Italian cinema. In this black comedy, Paolo Verzi takes us on a tumultuous, emotional and ironic journey through the chaotic streets of Rome. Magical Nights was the closing night film at the 13th Rome International Film Festival. The Conformist, Il Conformista, March 3rd Director, Bernardo Bertolucci adapted from a novel by Alberto Moravia. This gripping, edgy thriller shows the late Italian maestro at his peak. Set in 1938, it tells the story of an aristocratic would-be fascist who is sent to Paris to murder his former, anti-fascist philosophy tutor. Jean-Louis Trintignant is supremely sinister in the role of Marcello Clerici, whose demeanor is an eternal reminder of the banality of evil. It was an instant hit when it was released in 1970, and some say it is one of the most poetic and influential films ever made, beloved by filmmakers the world over. Well, be young and beautiful. Saremo Giovanni e Bellissimi, March 3rd Director, Letizia Lamartier Intro and Cue. Her fame was short-lived. Fast forward 20 years and Isabella is still singing the same old tunes which once made her famous in small-town bars, now accompanied by her young son Bruno, Alessandro Piovani, who writes songs and plays the guitar. Bruno and Isabella seem more like brother and sister than mother and son, and the two are inseparable, sharing a ramshackle but happy life of unpaid bills and midnight strolls around the city. The connection is broken, however, when Bruno meets Ariana, Federica Sabatini, a hip rock chick who asks him to join her band. Light touches of comedy and music document the reluctant but inevitable separation between mother and son, which has its fair share of painful moments, just like the end of any other love story.